One hand he's Tupac, one hand Michael Jackson. It was just all over the place.
I guarantee you when he watched the video, this nigga was bobbing his head though. I guarantee it.
I'm too tryna turned up. 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 I'm too tryna turned up.
All right, y'all. Today we are reacting to NLE Choppa tries to expose NBA YoungBoy, but it backfired badly. Video about Poetic Flacco. You know what's crazy, bro? I literally just got done watching the NLE video, so I think this is actually. Let's see how people are reacting to that. You know
NLE Choppa keeps finding more creative ways to make people hate him. This time,
that being said, though, I'm not a dick rider. Okay, I actually fuck with the song heavy. Okay, me personally, I'm not really into all the little rap beats and shit like that. I have nothing to do with that, bro. I ain't got shit to do with that. I'm gonna keep it 100. I have nothing to do with that. Okay, yeah, I just listen to the music. Okay, and I think the music sound fucking good. Okay. So, anyways, that being said, let's get into it, bro.
This might be the most creative way, and also one of the saddest things I think I've ever experienced on the internet with a major artist. So, NLE Choppa just dropped a music video a couple of days ago dissing NBA YoungBoy.
He did.
The purpose of this diss track was NLE Choppa has ascended into NLE Chakra, right, where he's on his new holistic path. And he dropped the diss track because he claims that NBA
NLE Chakra. I just oh bro, he's not lying.
YoungBoy is leading the youth down the right path, and he wants to be the savior and instill consciousness back into rap. Now, a lot of people is reacting to this diss track as if NLE Choppa dissed them. They're taking it personally. And it's not just like radical NBA YoungBoy fans that are upset about this. No, it's regular people. And when I watched it and analyzed everything going on,
y'all too invested.
I understood the psychology behind why a lot of people is treating this personally and they are attacking NLE Choppa. That's because we all have been in a point in our lives where everything is going right for us. YoungBoy is on tour. He got the #5 highest grossing hip hop tour. He's doing his thing. He just got pardoned by Trump. He is just got his girl pregnant. She's having a child soon. Everything is going perfect for him. And we've all been at a point in our lives where things is going perfect. And then here comes somebody trying to bring you down. Here comes a hater trying to tear you down. Here comes somebody trying to bring chaos to your life. Here comes somebody trying to attack you.
Yeah.
And more times than not, it will be someone you did nothing to. It's somebody who just hates you because you're great. Or they hate you because you don't want to be in their lives or don't want to bring presence to them.
Indeed.
And because we've all experienced something like that, we look at this situation with NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy and we say, hold on, bro. You was the biggest NBA YoungBoy fan a couple years ago. Y'all started beefing because you felt like NBA YoungBoy didn't really embrace you, especially with how vocal you were in support of him, and you kind of felt like he shunned you, and he kind of like, I don't really rock.
So that angle right there, bro, don't get me wrong, I'm not playing sides, but I'm looking at it from both angles, right? I completely see where y'all are coming from with that right there. However, how I understand what NLE Choppa is doing with this one in particular, because this ain't the first time NLE Choppa done this NBA YoungBoy, no cap. For the first time, facts. I know it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I think with this one, bro, with NLE being NLE Chahara, I'm gonna be honest, cuzzo. I think NLE is looking at the bigger picture of what NBA YoungBoy has done just to the community. Okay, fuck that. What NBA YoungBoy has done to society, overall the black community for sure, but society as a whole, oh yeah. Okay, we have a lot of white wigger young niggas. Okay, we have a lot of those guys out here. Okay, never were a thing. They were, but not as much. You know, it was. Not as, you know, but, you know, now it's absolutely everywhere. You see a wigger everywhere, you know? Everyone knows a wigger. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows a couple wiggers, actually. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that being said, bro, I just feel like NLE Choppa is just looking at it from a wider scale. He's just saying, bro, NLE Choppa has caused so much harm in terms of his message, right, and what he provides to the community, what he feeds to people, right, in terms of what he allows people to hear come off of his heart. Because, I mean, honestly, bro, music comes from the heart. People don't make music just being, nothing is shits and giggles, right? Everything is, I was feeling that in the moment. I was feeling that in my heart. That's how I was feeling when it was never just making a song no one ever makes a song just to make a song. You know why? Because the song ended up being about something, right? There's some kind of topic in a song, right? That being said, bro, it's coming from the heart. Every song you make, whoever made it, come from the heart. That being said, what NBA YoungBoy has presented to society has overall made people YNs, and we're killing each other is where NLE Choppa's coming from, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying, looking for both sides. That's it. That's all.
Because he probably thought you was biting, right? But because he chose not to be your friend, that led to beef. And instead of letting him go about his life and you go about your life, you're now trying to bring negativity and chaos to his life when he's enjoying the most peace he has ever had in his life. And a lot of people feel this way because they can personalize this and internalize it, and it's not looking good for NLE.
Also, that being said too, bro, YoungBoy not messed up about nothing NLE just did. All right? If anything, he gonna capitalize off of it, make a diss track. Facts. Make some money off of it. That's all he gonna do. YoungBoy could care less about what NLE Choppa got going on, bro. You really think he care? Just be real.
NLE Choppa, man.
Yo, or give me the you make me sick.
I love NBA YoungBoy. YoungBoy my favorite rapper. Let me know who beat me, bro. Respectfully, the only thing that's really respectfully. The only thing that's really ahead in that space is YoungBoy.
Man.
Now, I'm not gonna say him being a super fan of NBA YoungBoy discredits or take away from his criticism. In some way, it actually validates it or gives it more credibility, because the diss track is about how he believes NBA YoungBoy is misleading the kids down a path they shouldn't go on. Just and if he was once a kid, well, they're around the same age, so they're around the same age. I think NLE Choppa is like 22 years old. YoungBoy ain't that much older. So if he's like, man, I was a kid who was misled by YoungBoy at some point too, then I guess, you know, it kind of gives credibility to the message. But it just comes across as some hater stuff, man. And most importantly, because people would forget that you're hating. Trust me, we've seen it in the past. We've seen rappers who all they do is hate. They drop a diss record that's nice, and the world is singing it, and they winning Grammys for it. All right? So people would forgive you for being a hater if the record is dope. But in the case of NLE Choppa, like, the most important thing here is it just wasn't a great record completely. Now, NLE Choppa is not a bad rapper.
Niggas just be hating.
He's decent.
Niggas just be trying to stay on the wave, bro. Dude, niggas just don't be want to look that bad at all. At all. Bro, man, this shit not that serious, bro. It was a good song. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It was a really good song. I'm going to be honest. It was. It wasn't a bad song at all. That being said, I like a lot of YoungBoy songs, too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the concept, bro, he's dressing up like Michael Jackson. He's moonwalking. He's doing the Tupac cosplay, all in one music video. One hand he's Tupac, one hand Michael Jackson. It was just all over the place.
I guarantee you, when he watched the video, this nigga was bobbing his head though. I guarantee it. Cameras off. He's by himself, secluded. This nigga probably like, bro, this shit actually kind of cool, bro. Facts. Let me see what the internet talking about though, because I ain't trying to do too much too soon. Telling you, bro, he gives that a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, he do give that.
And it wasn't even just him cosplaying. At some point, he began to kind of switch up the different flows. One point, he's rapping like Pac. The other point, he's rapping, harmonizing like Michael Jackson. It was like, bro, what's going on here? Too much is going on. It's not a dope record. I'm sure the concept, conceptually, he could have probably brought it together if he had, I don't know, a better creative team. But it just didn't play out how he wanted it to play out. All right? And people are voicing how trash they feel this is, how corny they feel this is. And NLE Choppa is getting like one of the biggest hate trains he's ever gotten in his career. And it even led to him trying to make up for the hate train by trying to counter it in ways that just led to people laughing at him some more. One Twitter user says, this is the same dude who promoted the biggest thought song in the history of our era. Oh
man, let NLE tell it though. That was him going through his humiliation ritual. You know, let him tell it. That's, you know, hey, he did do that though. Yeah. He did.
Came up with his song called "I'm a Slut," and he talking about NBA YoungBoy. This is like the majority of the theme here in response to NLE Choppa was, bruh, dude's a hypocrite. Bro, like, you don't have room to talk.
Sure.
You have done things in your music where, like, this advice you're giving a young boy, you could give yourself the same advice. Now, NBA YoungBoy has dissed NLE Choppa in the past, which is why I'm not going as hard as a lot of people would expect me to go on NLE Choppa. NBA YoungBoy has dissed him, so if you want to respond back with a diss, cool. It's just the type of diss. This is the wrong type of diss, right? Like, you could have done the same thing.
Who you think your audience is, my G? We're not slow. It don't take that long to read this shit. Get it off the screen.
As YoungBoy did, which is the gang murder diss, but you know, trying to take the high ground or say NBA YoungBoy is doing this and that, you know, when you've done quite possibly the exact same thing, has a lot of people looking at you crazy. Another user by the name of Warriors Moneyline, aka Souls Made of Gold, they says, "This is so corny, bruh. Ninja, you not pop. You got songs titled Slut Me Out, Walk Him Down, Pistol Packing, Sticking and Moving. Man, shut the F up." I'm telling y'all, man.
This is a different era. Don't get me wrong. This is the internet. We keep track records, plus the internet keep its own track records. Yeah. This was definitely going to happen.
And the thing with Choppa is, man, why a lot of people have been slow to kind of recognize this evolution of NLE Choppa and this new NLE Chakra is because NLE Choppa changes his personality every 3 business days, okay? One day he's Dr. Sabi, the other day he's Gucci Mane, the next day
he's doing it again,
like he's like, I don't know, like a super freaked out porn star. Then the next day, like he's a politician. He changes his personality every 3 business days. So when you do that, people look at you as a phony.
Basically like the boy who cried wolf, right? Basically, in my opinion. Basically like the boy who cried wolf. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because 1 minute NLE is a YN, 1 minute he's a slut, 1 minute he's promoting all of this absolute foolishness. Hey, you know what I'm saying? To the, you know, society. You know what I'm saying? And now here he is talking about NBA YoungBoy. I'm mad at you because you're hurting society, and now I'm here to stop you, brother. You know what I'm saying? With that being, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I 100% see where everyone is coming from when it comes from saying, bro, what are you doing right now? Hey, do you not know what you did, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I completely see where y'all coming from, bro. You know?
And when you try to mix some real stuff with some phony stuff, it can never mix, right? If people are already viewing you as a phony, when they see you drop a diss track like this where it's a good message overall, right? It's not a bad message. People just see it as, oh, he's an opportunist. He's doing this for clout. Oh, he's doing this for ulterior motives. And it's not because he's really trying to make a difference in these kids' lives. A Twitter user by the name of Prano, they wrote, "This is one of the most cringe trash song / video I have ever seen and heard. Laugh my A."
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I feel like people only say that it's trash because they just don't agree with what he's doing. I feel like if they take their feelings out of it, bro, they'll probably be like, bro, this is a pretty good song. It's actually not a pretty bad song. I'm gonna be honest. You know, cause bro, my feelings were not that into it, bro. I'm not that invested in, like, I'm not invested in none of that. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm genuinely just here for the music. I'm just here to see if it sound good. If it sound good, cool. It's a good song to me. If it don't sound that good, and it's not a really great song. And again, the video has some pretty good production. My humble opinion. You know what I'm saying?
I did see Gina View's also react to this, and she had, like, I guess similar sentiments. I think Gina View, when she reacted to this, she says, "Hey, when I told ninjas to rap, I was not talking about this." Another user by the name of Ali Bowman, they wrote, "I'm sorry, but the ninja that beat his baby mama and pulled a gun on her really doesn't get to take the moral high ground." Again, consistent.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my gosh, he pulled a pistol on his BM. Oh my goodness, why would you do that, bro? I told y'all, bro, I'm not that invested, my guy. Why the fuck would you do that? What happened? Oh my gosh.
He's a hypocrite. We not taking it seriously. Right now, where YoungBoy is at, he probably isn't gonna respond back to NLE Choppa, but NBA YoungBoy mama responded, and she is pissed off at NLE Choppa. Now, this might cause a war between the mamas because NLE Choppa mama don't play. Like, I love NLE Choppa mama.
Is she not on your side?
Right when, I remember I made a video about NLE Choppa. His mama
start making you feel like, damn, did I make the right decision? My mom didn't even agree with this one. But hey, NLE's on his own path. We gotta see how this shit play out, bro.
Commented and then hit me up, right? Like she commented, man, going crazy. So both these mamas are overprotected, right? So this might cause a gang war among the mamas, but both they mamas is gangsters, man. So here's what NBA YoungBoy mama had to say in regards to NLE Choppa.
We finna see this.
Today I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious.
Okay, for sure.
So you wanna make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knees smoking a pipe, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you wanna go and put that man on his knees and put a pipe in his mouth on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees sucking your pipe. Because who gonna even play that stupid ass role?
Whoa, yeah. So I see that's the part that got her. It's the imagery. She doesn't like seeing her son, even if it's not her son, she don't like seeing her son in any negative light. In which, as a mother should. You cannot be upset with how she's reacting right now. You cannot. You can only just understand, right? Because, at the end of the day, bro, he did the imagery of NBA YoungBoy, and that video was not in a positive way. I mean, if you obviously you've seen it. If you're watching this video, you've seen that video for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, that one, that's understood. I get it. I get her.
You know better. You do better. Your head look like a without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody.
Oh, man. Okay.
You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say on Instagram.
I'm sure, why not? But you're going to get blocked.
Didn't stop there. She also took to her Instagram story and she would write, "How are you gonna hate from outside the arena? You can't even fill one up."
That's tough.
Yo, man, is NLE? Is this an envious spirit? The reason why I'm now quick to just say, man, NLE Choppa is hating is because NBA YoungBoy did indeed diss NLE Choppa at some point too. Now it was a while ago, and Choppa didn't respond back immediately, right? But it did happen. All right. Now I'm not sure if NLE Choppa kind of seen like the Kendrick Lamar blueprint and thought, man, listen, man, right, if Kendrick can do it to Drake, maybe I could do it to YoungBoy. Now I could be the voice of the new school.
Nah, that was a setup.
Right.
Can't do that one.
So she would continue. I would be upset if this was coming from someone who matters, like someone people actually listen to. Like someone who is not in the closet. God damn. I do find it interesting though, when it's someone y'all do like.
Hey now.
Man, it's just rap, bro. Man, it's just a sport, bro. Man, rap, bro. It's a sport, bro. Rap, bro. What you mean cloud chasing? Nah, he a rapper. When it's someone y'all don't like, man, you cloud chasing, bro. Man, you cloud chasing. Man, get out of here, bro.
That's
man,
tough.
You hating, bro. But if you like him, man, it's just a sport to me. You scared of rap, it's a sport. But to the side though.
Sport is crazy.
I would say this. Do I think NLE Choppa is envious? I do think NLE Choppa does kind of feel in his spirit that he deserves to be the leader of the new school, because there was a point where NLE Choppa was a serious contender for that spot that YoungBoy is currently in. NLE Choppa, I believe, was like 16, 17 years old, making hits, dropping videos with 50 plus million views. Like NLE Choppa was next up. Like he was looked upon as that guy. It was NLE Choppa and YoungBoy. Now it feels like as their careers evolve,
it's just
now I'm not hating, I'm just being real here. As their careers evolve, NLE Choppa kind of got colder while YoungBoy got hotter. Right, YoungBoy right now is at the peak of rap.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I agree. Humbly, I agree, bro. And I say that because, bro, where was NLE Chopper doing Mafia-thon? I ain't gonna lie. He would have turned that motherfucker up. He would have. NLE and Chopper, I said, oh my gosh, what am I talking about? NLE and Kai got some really good chemistry, bro. And that would have gave NLE just a, you know what I'm saying, it would have just put NLE just in a spotlight again. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that NLE necessarily don't have spotlight. He'd be doing his own thing, YouTube channel, this, that, and the third. But I feel like he doing all that because he know he not as hot as Youngboy. He not as hot as, you know what I'm saying, to the point to where he ain't got to do all this YouTube and really all this extra stuff and really just make some serious money to where he really ain't got to do too much in life. You know what I'm saying? He probably feel like he really got to work for everything he got while Youngboy really just chilling. Make a song or two and that nigga is a trillionaire. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Tour kind of proves that, right? Now, like, his sales may not reflect that because Youngboy audience, for the most part, are children and YNs, and they're not really buying records, right? And they're not, right? But Youngboy, his streams-wise, his accolades, he's right now at the peak of rap. He's up there, right? He's probably, I don't know, a top 7 to 10 rapper out right now.
Indeed.
NLE Chopper would never be confused for a top 7 to 10 rapper. I don't think NLE Chopper is a top 15 rapper. Right? I don't think he's a top 20 rapper. And we might have to check that right now. I could possibly name 20 rappers right now who are more relevant than NLE Chopper. And when you were once considered as the next up or in contention for that, and your peer kind of passed you and surpassed you, you kind of have to look at that like, damn, man.
Yeah.
Why? Why
like,
is he
why
more famous or more successful than me? And then the natural progression of that is, oh no, he's only hotter than me because he sold his soul. Because he don't got no morals, because he don't got no integrity.
It's crazy that he say that too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said earlier in the video, bro, man, NLE was talking about some humiliation ritual and stuff like that. I feel like NLE just sold his soul too, and just in that sense, that's the way y'all understand it. I feel like NLE just did that as well, just so he can kind of get a leg up. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of feel more relevant. And I feel like this was just a way to start that. You know what I'm saying? If you know what you know, then you know. I'm gonna just put it like that.
I'm being held back because I'm trying to save the babies, and that's what a lot of y'all tell yourselves, yo. I've watched random YouTube videos of people be like, man, Flocko only popping, bro, because he talking about this gang stuff, man. Man, Flocko only popping, bro, because he want to instigate, man. Because he like drama, right? The reason why I'm getting 2 views is because, man, I got principle and integrity. Man, I'm a real one, bro. Man, he only winning because he a fraud, man, because he fake, man. And it's like, you can't think like that. Right? Like, you can't think like that.
You really can't, bro. You can't.
Like,
honestly, if you think like that, bro, you're gonna always stay at the bottom. You know why? Because you're consumed with this one mindset that I can't make it because this person is that. Or I can't make it because this person. I can't make it because this person. You see what I'm doing? I can't make it because of somebody else. What the fuck they gotta do with you, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? And then you spewing hate. Oh, they only popping because they doing this. Or they only popping because they doing this. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you should be doing something like, man, I'm not popping because I'm not doing this. You feel me? I'm not doing good because I'm not doing this. It's always a you problem, my guy. Look at yourself, bro. The man in the mirror. For real. I'm gonna keep it 100,000, bro. You will never make it far in life in no aspect, my nigga. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do, my dude. If you think like that, you will not make it. You will always stay stagnant. You will always feel like you should be somewhere, but you're not where you should be, and you're probably not. Because your mindset fucked up. You know what I'm saying, bro? Get yourself together.
For NLE Chopper, he believes, man, I'm held back because I'm trying to spread a positive message. And when he probably looks back, when he was at his peak, he was probably on some F stuff, right? When he was at his peak, it was Shada flow, rapping about shooting and killing ops. And if you involve, you got to involve and make the music evolve with you, but also don't hurt the quality of the music. Make better music, or know your audience and make music that resonates with your audience. Right now, NLE Chopper just took too many routes and angles.
Sure.
You feel me? That right now, I don't think NLE Chopper really knows who his audience is.
Indeed.
All right? Like NLE Choppa went from shooting and killing ops to performing at pride festivals, rapping super freaky in a G-string. Sir, like,
oh man, that's crazy.
What is your audience exactly?
Was that a part of his ritual? Oh man, that's freaky.
Because YoungBoy, he knows his audience. It's direct to consumer, bro. YNs.
Facts. No
Choppa, you don't know your audience, man. So, to me, that's the problem. You don't know your audience and you aren't catering to your audience. YoungBoy being successful has nothing to do with why you're not successful. Why you're not as hot as you want to be right now. You are successful.
All right, bro. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, bro. But first, bro, before I go, bro, because I don't really do outros for real, check yourself before you wreck yourself, all right? That's what Ice Cube said.